So has writing actually changed my life? Well, in today's video, I want to talk to you about my experience with writing things down. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Andrew, and this is my channel, Mindset and Methods. And so today, I just want to talk to you about how I've come to love writing, the actual mode of writing, and the impact it's made in my day-to-day life as I've been doing it now for the last 3 years. Since middle of 2023 and up till now, I have been writing every single day, and I must say it has changed my life. It certainly has changed the way I think, and I've been journaling ever since. And so I just want to share the things that I enjoy about writing. The first one is the actual writing itself, the tactile experience of holding a pen and opening up your journal and inscribing letters that form words which form sentences of your thoughts. I find that very therapeutical, and I've switched up my writing style from the cursive to now printing them so that I'm able to even be slower when I print each of the letters. But as I'm writing them, I get to really think on what I need to write down. And I write for me, and so I need to be able to read over what I wrote down, and so it allows me to be concise and be meaningful and purposeful with what I put down on paper. Every single day at my work, I use computers, digital tools, and so I type a lot. I tap the screens a lot. There's something very special about holding a pen. And even the idea that whatever I put down, it's a permanent input. I can strike it out, but I can't delete it to non-existence. There's something special about having things permanently recorded. There's an idea of mind-to-hand connection. And I believe there's something that goes on in your brain when you hold a pen, and whatever you end up writing is probably more meaningful and more purposeful. And that physical act of transfer solidifies learning. The second thing that I like about writing is it acts as a personal time machine for me. I think I'm a reminiscing, nostalgic kind of person. And so this idea that I get to travel back in time, not through a time machine, as in science fiction, but through this, allows me to almost consult my past self, and also in my present self, as I'm writing them, communicate to my future self. So not only I get to travel back in time, I also get to send messages forward. I also love the idea that I get to collect days. And by that I mean I get to collect memories. I'm a collector myself. I collect various cards like Pokemon or other collectibles like that. And as a kid, I used to collect action figures as well. And so my journals becomes this collector's binder of the days that have gone past, which I can revisit either with fondness or with sadness or frustration. I get to revisit them in a way that just enhances my experience of today. And there is a system to how I write. It's not just a wall of text or an essay that describes in great detail what had happened that day. Rather, I try to color code them. I categorize them in a number of points. And so this allows me to highlight what truly matters. And so, for example, I would highlight with this green highlighter the dates of the day. Pretty standard, but scanning through pages, hundreds of pages, it's good to see the different days. And then I would have the purple marker for highlighting events or significant heading topics. For instance, I'd write a little heading, and then I just describe what it was that had happened and what I was feeling that day. And then this pink one highlights the different people that I've met during the day, the things we'd be talking about, very private and important things. And sometimes I would ask for anything significant that's happening in their life, and I get to record it. And so I can pray for them. I get to think about them and be conscientious and be caring and ask the next time how they're doing. And the blue one is for little sayings or aphorisms that I just like to take home with me. And I know this is only a simple method, but as I flick through the pages, I could see how colorful my day was based on my interactions with people, and go through the various things I've learned that day. So the fourth thing that I like about writing is treating journaling some sort of an accountability partner, in that if I've missed some days, and some days I have missed them, there are days when I have not written anything down, and so they'd be blank. The fear of that blank page drives my daily productivity. Journaling itself creates this self-sustaining habit, if you like. And so if I know that I have to record something for that day, it prevents me from just lounging around and so wasting my day. But it's more than just being productive, and I actually don't treat it as something that I have to keep as a rule, more like I get to write. I look forward to jotting down the things that I've been learning. And so I move from being just productive to being more purposeful, intentional. I love writing so much that I got 2 journals. I still use the bullet journal method created by writer Carol, and I still stick to the notations of the tasks, which are dots, task completed, which is marked with an X when I have completed a task, and the arrow whether I've migrated it over to my digital system, which I use an application called TickTick. Circles for events and the dashes for notes. I still maintain that convention. That would be my day-to-day daily activities, especially for work. I just jot things down on the go as I happen to come across it. What I've noticed is that comparing typing things out as a task versus writing it down, I'd remember what I've written down far better than just recording a voice note. And in the second journal, which I've started this year, is more of a customized journaling. It doesn't use the bullet journal method per se, but I do use the color code system that I've developed. And throughout the various days, I would write how I feel, the people I've met, what's going on in their lives, and then the things I've been learning. This is closer to your traditional journaling where you would have expressive thoughts on paper. And so in a way, both of these accomplish managing my tasks and so being productive. I end up being accountable to what I said I would do at the beginning of the day, and by the end of it, hopefully having completed it, keeping tracks of habits. But at the same time, I get to reflect. I get to bring this with me when I go for a walk, read over some of the things I've written down, for example, over the weekend, the people I've chatted with. And so far, I just love keeping this with me. I imagine over the months and years, this will become some sort of library of my life. And just on a side note, I was on a hunt for a really good leather covers, which I could not find, not even online. And I found this shop up in the city, and they sold genuine leather. And I'm so delighted because the bullet journals fit snugly into these. I hope you've learned something from my experience. And share your thoughts as well in the comments if you journal yourself and if you enjoy doing it. Until the next time, thank you for listening.